Hello everyone, Shinto Bean here, and in this video we'll be talking about the new dual traits that will be coming to the game very soon, within the next week in fact, if everything goes according to plan. And these details were revealed in the latest live stream that the developers did, and it's pretty exciting. They made some changes from the last time they did the initial preview for these dual traits. So let's dive right in and see what's going to happen. So first of all, the things that remain unchanged. For common and rare cards, the upgrade path will remain pretty much the same. The only difference is the addition of the Omni level. The Omni level is an additional upgrade you can see right before the card reaches max level, which will upgrade all of the stats on the card. This example here is the shield drone, which actually it's the old version when it still had a melee attack, so that is incorrect. But yeah, so common cards and rare cards, as you see here, the only difference is that Omni level. Now, with epic and legendaries, that's where things start getting interesting. So this is an example of an epic card. We got the bomb squig, and you can see there are 3 additional levels in the new upgrade path. So the dual trait is going to be added before the card reaches the final, well, what used to be the max level. But in this case, between Deathblow level 3 and Deathblow level 4, we have the dual trait, the secondary trait, getting inserted there. In this case, it's going to get a Furious Charge, and it will be a weaker version of the Furious Charge, but that does mean that the card at that level will be able to use both traits. So it'll attack on deployment and blow up when it dies. And then for epic cards, the Omni level, the increase in stats, is actually coming after the final Deathblow level, as you can see there. So when they previewed this last, the Omni level was going to happen before the card reaches max level. So in this version, the stat upgrade from that Omni level will not really be available for most players. Now looking at legendaries, this is a really big change. So when they first previewed the dual trait, legendaries were also only going to be getting those the secondary trait after they reached what is now the current max level. But you can see here, they've inserted the dual traits throughout the entire upgrade path, so they'll be getting them very early on. So even newer players will have access to these dual traits on the legendary cards, which is pretty exciting. And also you can see there are actually 2 Omni levels, but they are coming very late in the path, so most players will not ever see those Omni levels, I think, unless maybe you're playing a campaign that has all cards set to the max level. So legendaries in particular have the potential to become extremely powerful, but it will take a long time, I think, for them to reach the final level. Like currently, the upgrade path max level is 7 for legendaries. With the new path, it's going to be level 13, I think. Now, as for the cards in your current collection, how is it going to work once this update rolls out? Well, the example they gave here, say your legendary card is at level 4. After the update hits, it will remain at level 4, but that is actually 4 out of 13 levels, so it will essentially be getting a bit of a downgrade. However, they are going to refund you the copies of the card as well as the coins needed to upgrade it back to basically where it was. So, you know, if it had, let's see, the trait level 2 for Inspiring Presence, you will be able to re-upgrade that thing back to trait level 2 for free. Okay, so that will occur right when the update goes live. So people who have really big collections, lots of cards, at higher levels, they'll be getting a massive amount of coins, and then they can decide whether they want to re-upgrade those cards or maybe use those coins to upgrade different cards. So it's going to be pretty huge, and it's pretty exciting. And they did show off a few examples. They actually played 4 live matches on the live stream, and these are just some examples of cards, and these are at the new max level, so including the new Omni level upgrades. You can see the legendaries in particular get a tremendous boost to their stats, particularly the higher costing ones. So like the Screamer Killer, that thing is just insane. And the dual trait, it gets a Barrage and Fear, The Gorkanaut is just crazy. That thing has barrage and precision shot, and the precision shot is also a barrage attack, so it's gonna get like a free barrage when it deploys. With Tigurius, at first I thought that was poison, but that's actually Warp Surge, which is the psychic version of precision shot. So when he deploys, he'll get a free attack in. And then on the right side is an Epic Warlord, the Zephyr Blade. So this one, the dual trait, its main trait is Scout, and then the secondary trait is Inspiring Presence. So that will be a weaker version of Inspiring Presence that is not unlocked until quite late in the path. And you can see the stats are not too much different. They are higher than what they currently are once it reaches max level. But again, epics and rares and commons only get one omni level, whereas legendaries will get 2. So yeah, really big power spike. But again, no players will have the cards at these stats right when the thing rolls out, when the update rolls out. It will take a very long time to get them to these ridiculous levels. Alright, so just to recap here, we got everything on one page. So commons and rares again, largely unchanged except the Omni level that will be available right before the card hits max level. And then epics and legendaries are the ones getting the dual traits. So epics get the dual trait, the secondary trait pretty late in the tree, but legendaries get it much earlier. So we see a pretty big distinction between the rarities of the cards here. So let me know what you think of this new system. And again, it's coming very soon to the game. So I know a lot of players have been kind of concerned about the direction the game is going in, but I think this is a really positive change. I'm really looking forward to trying out all the new combos that will be available with these dual traits. I'm very happy that they decided to make them available for lower ranking players as well. So let me know what you think in the comments. But thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.